Hello, everyone, and welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. I've heard a lot about this game. I've heard it's pretty good. My girlfriend really loves this game and asked me to play it, so that's why I'm here now. Let's get right into it. And then while it's loading up here. Kind of forgot to have Twitch up and running. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Forgot again. I'm not a good streamer. 1 second. Alright, there we are. Okay, there we go. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. I like the art style. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Way too hot? Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? I didn't want to go to school either when I was a little kid. Who's walking outside my door right now? I think that's my door. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I come over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? Sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer has been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning, then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. What? Why does my neighbor come over randomly? A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. They're laying out on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I mean, if you say so. Oh, shit. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Poor thing. Why don't I go out and give it some food? Super thought that was someone standing there. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the woods. Looks like his family is asleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperature outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gleefully crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Hello, this is Emergency Services. Dispatch, how can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Look, I feel like if people are starting to just burn up in the sun, that do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Again, I feel like if people are burning up in the middle of the night or middle of the day, we're kind of fucked. Like, like we're just boned as a society. I feel. Oh, where's my neighbor? Where's my kitchen? Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to wreck grass. I used to do that. I love doing that. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. I'm a little antisocial from the seams of it. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Ah. Yeah. That's the way a normal person talks. Oh, hey friend. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I feel like that's just good life advice in general. I don't think I've ever answered this question honestly. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look at strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up as much energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is to try and survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 282-484. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Aye, aye, Captain. Gotta get my ice-cold beer. What's in here? He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the lights from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. I didn't know that. So, that's kind of cool. Okay. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Hate sleeping by that nightstand. Too many bad memories. Why don't you just throw it away then? Get a new one. I mean, actually, it seems like this guy doesn't go outside, so I wouldn't be surprised if he would be opposed to getting a new nightstand. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. I don't like your face, little child. How did you get in here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. I still don't like your face. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Then you have to move stuff around the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye! Okay. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, and I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I just have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might not be someone who's a complete asshole. Come in. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. Well, I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hey, hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you, maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there's had heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store. At one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. I don't like your, like, general vibe. You don't look like a person. Like, the other guy I could pass by because, like, you know, that's like human proportions. This is like, what the fuck what happened to you? Why aren't you in the hospital like yesterday? I think you should leave. Haha. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay. Clearly I should go then. Bye. Bye. Also, didn't seem to have much of a, like, concise backstory. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? I'm not gonna say that. Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point of it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Some don't cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it, I'm done. I like your attitude. Come on in, man. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? Terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Looks like no one else is coming in tonight. Okay. Should probably check out my windows. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. I hope they, I thought that door was slightly ajar. I was a little concerned. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. I hope one day I can look that way. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we're now calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one such case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. The fuck was that? Oh, it was the radio. And now for our new program. Yes, I'm a human. Haha, it's funny. It's like the opposite of the game name. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Wouldn't they already know what they... Just send your photos to us by email to Yes, I Am a Human at Human Verification Agency. And we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Kombucha. Hi, dude. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. Used to know that every grave, who's swear, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing's weird, feels deep enough, and then bam! Empty. Empty, I tell ya! But the paper said someone should have been there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof! Gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Wish some visitors would just go back underground. Need to test you. Fine. Go on. Check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Yeah, no, those aren't perfect white ones. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look. Ta-da! They came in handy. Leave it alone. So he's a grave robber, too. Okay. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the train of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Yes? Was there something you wanted? Need to test you. What do you want to check? You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking that odor of sadness and smoke. Yep, those are, yellow and... So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Cool. Cucumber Day. Hell yeah. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, right. I guess I have to go to bed now. Ah, fuck. I meant to make calls. Damn. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. What was... I didn't like that. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. Appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes your house. Yo! You been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up in there okay, bro? What do you want? Nothing, really. I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a... Okay, your teeth aren't... I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else has been being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with that and host a party to end all parties. End of the fucking world palooza, bro. I don't like you, but I don't think you're a visitor, so come in, I guess. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Hey, hey. You on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? I don't... What is this? What are you holding? Is this an elephant trunk? What are you doing to those poor elephants? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then, hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. Okay, nah, I don't like you. It's fine, but maybe there's something I can offer you. Is there something you want? I've got cigarettes. Does that interest you? I don't take bribes. Don't bury yourself in grief. If you focus on it too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself, alright? You know, honestly, you took it on the chin. I can't even blame him for that. I'm gonna step away. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell is going on? Be real with me, dude. What did I miss? Sun's flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way! Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch, mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have like 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. I always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Yeah, come on, man. You seem just like a stoner. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. He really likes movies. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Can I... Oh, he's coughing. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Scientists say that this sign helps identify visitors who crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, they gave me a number, I guess. Can I look out the window? No, I can't. That sucks. Hey man, how's it going? Yes? Was there something you wanted? Things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now? One day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. I don't pay for viewers. How do I... Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your fingernails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. So, can people turn into visitors? Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. I think that's weird if people can become visitors. How does that happen? They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Hey, dude. We sent visitors to which go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off I see someone standing there, watching like a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. Ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. Oh, I see. Where's that one guy? Oh, hey dude. Sit up, dude. What are you doing before the cataclysm? Aw, bro, I was chilling. You know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now is not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in a fun town. Booyah. I mean, it's true. Fun never ends in a fun town. Where is that? Is he in my kitchen? Oh, I don't like... Heh, sup. What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? I don't like you. Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always a way to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling in to daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other... Okay. So, how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. In debt, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. Oh, you want to see him, alright? Yeah, no, those ain't pearly whites. All G, right? Okay. Let me see your teeth. Haha, check it. Yeah, you got a bit of an overbite. Teeth like totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But, bro, these chompers tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once, man. Wild. Totally almost bit off my tongue, but the beers kept flowing, bro. Come on, man. Just like to blaze it, you know? I'll leave you alone, man. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing out by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up base. I keep forgetting to call my neighbor. The charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been on there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies, writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You had to think of what diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Well, you know. Yeah, that's about what I thought he sounded like. Howdy! What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Who is that? Who is that character? I see your humble abode on the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I am speaking plainly, and am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I presume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? You should leave. So that's how it is, then. You turn away a poor old woman in need. You're a woman? My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. There's a fucking bug flying around in here. So we meet again. Again? I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we still remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? I always like the end of books. It was so long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? Honestly, I feel like there is some, substance to, Lovecraftian lore. Ooh, that was a stinker. But I also feel like I don't know. I don't know. I think we are the one who dreams, but I don't believe that stops us from being in the dream of another person, because I've had many dreams where it's super realistic. Like I feel like I actually get stabbed in the dream. I feel like I actually die, stuff like that. Like I feel like dreams are kind of like a gateway into another world sometimes. If that makes any sense. It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Perchance. Perchance. Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting blood-red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Oh, I didn't... I think I just got a number for something. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe. My programmer will uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfuck... Wish some visitors would just go back and... Okay, you just... I don't really dig, just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. Was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope. Bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking. Maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried, but weren't. Let me see your eyes. I don't think that's red. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Ever since the time, though, I've been jumpy. Eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Leave alone. Heh, sup? Sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are fucking canceled, bro. That chick took care of... The son took care of that shit. The banks ain't doing that shit. Oh, the banks aren't doing shit. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked. Gotta think of something new, something better. Seriously? You're gonna find a new hustle? I came up with a cracked way to make a bank a little while ago. Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling its shots right now. We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight-ass bunkers. You feel me? You wanna hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustles, Bo. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Don't need to fucking kiss them. Just hand people over. Give them what they want. Yeah. We can call the hotline and chat shit about signs and fucking whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys. For real. If you want in with them so badly, get the fuck out of my house. You're full of shit. Man, fuck off. You're the one full of shit. People used to pay me for investment advice. I'm giving it to you for free. Sharing it to you as a gift. And you... Fuck you and your pussy ass. Bitch, I don't need this shit. Man, you're an asshole. I don't like you. I should have told you to get out of my house. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Everything okay? Why do you ask? Do you have a fever? I'm not the one with the fever. It's the whole fucking planet. Everywhere you look, someone's dying. The glaciers are melting, the forests are ablaze, the world is burning. The planet is trying to shake us off like blood-bloated fleas. One day it'll succeed, you know? And don't think it'll be painless. Ugh. Fuck off. Please. I don't feel well. Poor guy. No one in here. Do they stay in the same room? Sup, dude? So what did you do for work? Work? Pfft. Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy? Straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess I was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joints. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude? When I got it all figured out. Not using what you already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big ass gun, right? You're just gonna hang it on the wall? Hell nah. I'm just going with the flow. Same as you. Sup, dude? No worries at all, homie. I got you. Let me... I know your eyes are red. You're a stoner. Let me see your hands. Whoa. I mean, there's like a little dirt. But not like a crazy amount. Like one time I was super baked, staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggled them, watching them move. Trippy stuff, man. Oh, okay. Alright. Sup. Let me see your eyes. My eyes have been real itchy as balls lately. I think it's from the sun. Kind of sus, right? I don't like your eyes, but I don't think they're red. Shit, bro. It's some kind of cootie-ass disease or something. I'm gonna leave you alone. I do want to kill you, but I'm gonna leave you alone. Wish you could run. Let's do it. Let's call my neighbor. I've been meaning to. Ugh. Hey, neighbor. Thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about some people staying here. Scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Yeah, that's fair. I do that if they touch my cats, so I get it. Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. Thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe space. What is FEMA? Don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, now FEMA. So many questions, not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, gotta go. Stay strong. Let's call this for-rest number. Oh. Hello? You've reached for-rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Give me some Energica. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Let's call the psychics. I'm not gonna call FEMA. I don't trust them. Hello. Please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello? Who are you? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirit from within you. Alright, never mind. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? Slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit? No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Nope. Then don't start. Not even kombucha. Otherwise it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip and the mycelium could have started growing inside you. Take control of your body like a puppet. Whew. This is not a simple case. Not simple at all. Alright, then one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? No? Ah, what a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify the type of this spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Fortunately, I have to end our session here. May the stars fall in your favor. Your visual removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? 5 stars! Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Alright, well, bedtime! It's just like real life. I sleep in the day. Oh. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Yeah, no, that sucks. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. Oh, the entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street. One of them is missing a head. How are you? Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around the neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. It is the middle of the night. It's around 2 a.m. here. Oh, thank you. Shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you wearing protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help you make you feel safer. We're in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment, and it's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. I am from Louisville, Kentucky. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. Where are you from? Hey, that's just like an hour or two from here. We'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. I don't think I know anyone for Virginia. I guess now I do. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Yes! Fuck that guy! God, I hated that dude. Okay. Oh. Food. Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Not daily. I try to do it weekly if I can, but I'm usually pretty busy. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been wanting to do content creation for a very, very long time, and when I first started, or I guess when I first wanted to start was when I was like 8 or 9, and it was Baby Steps. I've never heard of it. Let me take a look at it here. Ugh. Oops. This game looks silly as hell. I have played High on Life. I haven't streamed it, but I have played it. I think I left off after the whole fight with the one dude who tells you to wait 2 hours. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes. Yeah, I agree. I need to... I just moved here. I need to spruce up my room a bit. I've been meaning to get a green screen, but don't have it. Oh no, I don't need any help. I do well for myself. Still not used to that. Man, the faces in this game are creepy. What's your idea? Oh, the poor baby. Okay. Sure. Oh, I don't like you. Too many calls. I do have Discord. But I don't usually... I don't like to give out that sort of information on here yet. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, can you tell? Do you have a channel I can look for? Ah. Yeah, no, I like to do that sort of... I appreciate the offer, but I like to do that sort of stuff myself. I just need a bit. But yeah, I do. I work on my own sorts of those things. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide. What do we do? Yeah. I knew it. Poor dancer. Freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Hello? Hey, buddy. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me. What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. Got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy outside of my house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Hey, gotcha, didn't I? I'm messing with you, buddy. I don't even have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy, but hey, what's wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you the same, buddy, even if everything else is going to hell. Without 'em, I'd be long gone. Sorry my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know. So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Sure, man. Come on. Oh, looks like someone's already warming up that spot of yours. Now I'm all for sharing, but this doghouse is feeling a little crowded. Mind making some space? Damn, buddy. Alright, I won't be a bother to you. I'm off. I like doing his voice. Damn. But no, everyone in here except for the ballerina I know is a real person. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new... Blah, blah, blah. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zone. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Okay. Who died? Please don't be the little girl. Please don't be the little girl. Okay. Thank fuck. I think it was the stoner then. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. Okay, well, I like talking to him. I'm gonna kill this ballerina. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I here for? It's all the same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. Okay. What matters is to keep the place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Kitty is here. What more you need? You test me? Ah, yes. Yeah, them's pearly whites. I'm gonna shoot you. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Feeling any better? My good man. We're all gonna die someday. That's an unavoidable truth. What do you think happens to us after we die? Nothing. Surely hoping you say something else. You might be right, of course, but that sounds so sorrowful. For there is nothing, to be nothing in the end after all this, nothing but darkness. Suddenly don't feel like talking. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-593 and we'll connect you with a perfect conversation partner. Oh. What is this? Interesting. Moving on. Nothing. Body bag. I whooped my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking. Daddy, Daddy. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? Let me see your teeth. I'm not gonna cry anymore. Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah. I'll test you. Let me see your eyes, child. Yeah. drink. Okay. Let me get you a drink, child. Okay. I'm gonna check this guy too. Me? Hell no. I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be dead. Used to be death doesn't bother me. You die, they bury you, done deal. Now who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do you know if you stay buried? I saw a grave I know I filled and it was empty, but I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking, maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Yeah, don't worry about me. I was just spooked, that's all. Let me see your armpits. Ugh, well, aren't you something? Oh, yeah, that's hair. It itches, like the dirt's crawling under my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving. Well, I got the... Meow! I'm gonna pet you. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Literally had hearts fly up through it. Let's see if I can call for a rest. Hello? Oh, okay. Well, darn. Okay, bedtime. Gotta look at my windows. Ooh, that's pretty. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house so very soon. She's crying! You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like something has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, probably a threat. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. I thought it said now there are more than a few body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. No! Does she have to get taken? Or is it like a chance thing? Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh man. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or maybe we should take matters into our own hands. Doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it for you is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat in my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. When something wicked this way comes, you cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? Can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I have 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband's disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me right now is finding my kids. Sure, come in. They will not be out by tomorrow, I bet. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? I don't have anyone like that in here. She's my daughter. Haven't been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. She's not here. Bye. Wait, hold up! I need shelter for a few days. FEMA's looking for me because I know things. Certain things the government wouldn't want anyone else finding out about. I swear, as soon as FEMA leaves the area, I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors came from. Thanks. How many people like you and I were immortal? Is he a visitor? I think he's a visitor. Hola, gato. Fuck. Someone I let in is a visitor. Emergency broadcast. Okay. All these people are still alive. No, they killed my boy. I think it was you. I want to test you. Show me your teeth. They're fine. Leave alone. Teeth. Show me your armpits. I'm gonna kill you. I was right! He was a visitor. I think. Now, let's just make sure that the mom isn't too. Yeah, there's hair there. I'm kind of bored. Well, this is where I am calling it. I'd like to thank anyone who joined, and I do hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.